What is up, Internet? I'm excited to show you all the changes that I've made in my bag for the 2021 season. You can click the link in the description for my last seasons in the bag to see all the changes. I'm gonna make this a lot quicker this year, so let's jump right in. Let's start with the putting putters. I am now putting with the Infinite Disc Alpaca. Absolutely love this disc. If you are a fan of the Discmania P2, you're gonna love this because it has a little bit more glide, which is why I like it, and it's got it in all the different kinds of plastic, and I'm excited about using it in all the different kinds of plastic. Really reliable, straight, with a little bit of fade, feels just like the P2, a little bit more glide. This is in the X blend, and this is in the D blend. Great discs. Next disc in my bag is a utility kind of putter mid-range, and that is the Discraft Zone. It's got a little bit of fade and overstability. It'll do some skip shots for you if you're looking for that. Love the Discraft Zone. Let's move on to the rest of my throwing putters. Let's start with the Latitude 64 Pure, probably the straightest throwing putter I've ever had. Highly suggest it for all skill levels. Really great. You won't regret getting one. And then also the Infinite Disc Cohort. If you need something that's a step up from the Pure that needs to fade a little bit more, I highly suggest trying out the Infinite Disc Cohort. Really shallow putter, really easy to throw. Excited, hopefully, to see this come out in S blend and C blend plastic for a little bit more overstability. And so in the meantime, I'm kind of filling that slot with the Axiom MV. Really loving this disc for that. It's got a great amount of glide. Again, shallow, beadless, really easy for me to throw on forehand and on backhand. Really unique disc. Can throw the Cohort, and this disc probably the farthest of any putters that I've ever thrown. Next one in my bag is the Color Glow Innova Rhino. Is just really reliable, really overstable, but won't skip much for me. Easy for me to throw on forehand and on backhand. Love the Color Glow plastic because it's nice and soft. Let's move on to my mid-ranges. We'll start with the Discmania MD4. Can't get rid of these. These go farther than like a Zone for me or a Rhino, and so that's why I have it in the bag. Can get it probably close to 300 feet, probably 285 is where I'm more comfortable. Forehand or backhand, nice reliable disc. This one's more overstable, this one's more understable. Excited to have the Infinite Discs Chariot in the bag. This is a more understable version of the MD4, and it is just a nice straight with some fade. I can put it out probably a little bit farther typically than my MD4s on the backhand, so that's why this one is in the bag. Next, I got the Infinite Disc Anubis. This one is a really straight flying disc, one of my favorites. I think everyone should try this out. Great disc. And last but not least, I got my Prodigy M4, something that will flip over to the right a little bit quicker. I can't get rid of this disc because of how nice and understable it is. Let's move on to my Fairway Drivers. I got a lot of them, so I'm gonna try to go through them really quickly. We'll start with the Innova Disc Leopard. Very understable, get out of trouble, but then also just really easy hyzer flip shots for me. Just a kind of reliable staple disc that I've had for a long time. Let's move on to the Infinite Disc Centurion. If I need something that has a little bit more stability than Leopard, then I'll pull out this disc. Really easy for me to throw on forehand or on backhand because of how easy it is on the hand and just how it feels. Highly suggest trying this one out if you're looking for a reliable fairway driver. Next two I have are the Innova TL3. Love this one for hyzer flip shots, specifically for forehand and tunnel shots. And then I got the Infinite Disc Exodus. I should have had this one earlier in the bag in previous years. This is just a really reliable flyer, similar to something like an Innova T-Bird. I think it feels probably better in the hand. Great for open air distance shots. Probably can get this one to around 350. Excited about throwing it on forehand and backhand as well. Let's move on to a few more here. I got the Innova T-Bird 3. This is probably exclusively going to be for the woods backhand shots. Great for tunnel shots. Lower glide, so easier to throw in those wooded situations. I got the Infinite Disc Sphinx. This is another one I wish I had in my bag a long time ago. Really great for hyzer flip easy shots that'll go far. I think any skill level should try this disc. Feels really great in the hand. Also great for backhand rollers as well. I'm not great at rollers, but I'm working on this one. And then also I have the Infinite Disc Scepter. This has replaced my Firebirds because they are super flat top. All the Scepters are flat top, and I love that about it. Excited about trying out a Metal Flake Color Glow Scepter here soon. I got the Innovadisc DX Beast, roller disc, super understable. Infinite Disc Aztec. If I need something to go farther than, say, my Exodus or my T-Bird 3, I'm pulling these out. They're 10 speed, they have a nice reliable glide and fade to them. Great disc if you want something that'll fly farther than an Innova Thunderbird. And last but not least, my distance drivers. This is not really a distance driver, this is a utility disc, and it's my Infinite Disc Slab. Probably the best forehand roller disc in the game as far as distance goes, and amazing on skip shots. One of the most overstable discs that exists, super flat top. I got my Innovadisc Destroyers, all in Star Plastic. These are more overstable, just reliable distance for me. This one's more understable. I'm hoping to replace this disc right here with an Infinite Disc Maya, because this thing is so understable, it's not really even a destroyer. And I think I would like something that I don't have to beat in that'll reliably be that. And I think the Infinite Disc Maya will be that for me. Last two discs in my bag, super overstable, Innova XCal. If I need something to go farther than my Slab, but more overstable than my Destroyer, I'm pulling this out mostly for forehand. And probably my favorite distance driver, the Infinite Disc Pharaoh. If I need something that goes over 400 feet but fades reliably, I'm pulling this out on forehand and on backhand. Probably one of my farthest flying discs in the bag, period. That's my in the bag for the year. Hope you enjoyed it.